Frequently asked questions about the UHP waterjetting process and equipment. How do you clean the wastewater? Generally, water can be filtered with simple mechanical filters, such as bags and cartridges, to the level that it can be discharged down a treated sewer. How do you obtain approval for wastewater discharge permits? Prior to discharge, as the water sample must be tested by an independent lab, and results are presented to the local discharge agency for approval. In all but the most severe cases, the filtered water meets the permitting requirements. In localities with more stringent requirements, additional post-water treatment can be used. Do you have to use a rust inhibitor in the water? No. Coating manufacturers have developed new modern coating systems termed surface-tolerant paints and primers, which are applied directly to a UHP water-blasted prepared surface. Why is a lightly flash-rusted surface now acceptable? As reported in the May 1996 issue of Marine Log, the UHP waterjetting process removes all detrimental surface contamination, such as chlorides and sulfates, which are detrimental to long-term coating performance. In contrast, flash rust that is formed after preparing surfaces by waterjetting using potable water consists of pure iron oxide, which, noted Dr. John Kelly of International Coatings, is actually a constituent of some coatings. At low to medium levels, flash rust is suitable for overcoating with many coating systems, since it is tightly adherent and won't react with the metal substrate or the coating applied over it. Why is a UHP water-jetted surface lower in residual chlorides and sulfates than a grit-blasted surface? UHP water jets effectively remove contaminants trapped deep within the micro profile of the surface. Will UHP waterjetting damage the original profile? No, it will leave sharp peaks of original profile intact and ready for recoating. Will waterjetting create a profile? No, waterjetting will not create a profile. That is why it is not used on new construction where a profile is required or on projects that were constructed with non-profiled steel. On some non-profiled steel bridges, UHP waterjetting is used to remove coating, and a secondary brush blast with grit is used to create a profile after the lead-based paint is removed by waterjetting. What is a typical UHP waterjetting project system comprised of? A 40,000 psi Husky pump will power 2 to 3 handheld jet lances operating up to 300 feet from the pump. What are typical Husky UHP waterjetting production rates? In recent years, flow technology advancements have raised production rates comparable to those of grit blasting. On some resilient or gummy coatings, such as rubbers, vinyls, and coal tars, production rates for waterjetting may exceed those of grit blasting. How many flow Husky pumps are in the field today? The vast majority own a multiple fleet of Huskies, the largest being a contractor operating a fleet of 10 pumps. As of now, over 150 Husky pumps are operated in the field. What specifications exist for water-jetted surfaces? NACE and SSPC have jointly published written specifications that address acceptable surface conditions, flash rust, residual soluble salts. International Coatings has published their own visual specifications that address both surface condition and flash rust. These specifications are widely recognized by other coating manufacturers. The U.S. Navy has published their own waterjetting specification.